what is Norgus option about? Let's talk about Scarface. Yeah, I know, Tony Montana isn't exactly a political theorist, but bear with me, remember that scene? Tony walks in, guns blazing, takes out 2 people on the spot, and then calmly turns to the third guy, shaking in his seat and says, "You want a job?" It's raw, brutal, iconic, but also, oddly enough, a near-perfect metaphor for a populist shift in power. See, Tony didn't burn down the whole system to prove a point. He didn't come in like a Bolshevik with a wrecking ball. He targeted the corrupt, spared the useful, and gave the survivors a choice: adapt and stay relevant, or fade with the old regime. Here's the core difference. A Bolshevik-style revolution wipes out everything: class, culture, institutions, no nuance. A populist transition, it's more surgical. It separates those who abused their power from those who just played along. And the dividing line, honor. If you've operated inside the system with even a shred of integrity, there's still a seat at the table. If you haven't, you don't belong in the room anymore, period. And yes, that is forever. What we need, again symbolically, is a version of the Montana option. Not a purge, not a guillotine, but a clear, structured reset with real consequences. A legal framework that says, if you rig the game, hoard the wealth, or exploit the people, you lose your right to run the show. And what's the most compassionate solution? You cut the cord, formally strip bad actors of their citizenship. Not gulags, not exile, just, you're out. No property rights, no legal protections, no more insider benefits. Could we ever build a system like that here in the US? One with a Japanese-level criminal justice system efficiency and an anti-American commission with actual teeth? Technically, yes. Realistically, that depends on who's sitting on the Supreme Court. And spoiler, right now, it's stacked in favor of the people who probably need to go. That's why we need a Montana option on standby. Not to burn things down, but to hold a very real stick while trying to fix this broken machine. The Montana option isn't about violence or chaos. It's about holding those in power accountable and giving America a chance at true reform. It's time we consider all our options for real change. Here's why it matters. History guarantees that every system changes eventually. You can't stop it, but you can shape it. If we don't, the next transition could be chaotic, ugly, and deeply destructive. It gives teeth to real reform. Because, let's be honest, without pressure, the people in charge aren't changing a thing. But when do they see a legitimate threat to their status? Imagine this. A grassroots Democratic candidate pulls just 20% in the primaries. It's not a serious threat, yet. But then, a national poll dropped, showing that 35% of Americans support revoking the citizenship of CEOs and billionaires caught exploiting the system. You better believe that stat will be discussed in every hedge fund briefing, nonprofit board meeting, and corporate war room in America. Because the truth is, we don't need to burn the whole place down. We just need to deal with the right 2 people. Then turn to the third, raise an eyebrow and say, "You want a job?" If that made you think, or made you just a little uncomfortable, good, that's the point. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching. Because this conversation, we're just getting started.